Coming to the financial independence, we are not financially independent. A child born in India is born with a loan of nearly about 44,000 rupees because our Indian economy is lacking that much behind. So, then financially, obviously, we are not independent. Coming to the military independence, we are not independent still, because if we had been military independent, then obviously there would not be our soldiers guarding our borders, obviously. Coming to the moral independence, we don't have that. When somebody is giving witness against a crime, then the police or the excise do not give that much support, and they are lagging behind to prove their points against a crime or against any criminal. They are being suppressed. So what type of moral independence we have? We don't have any moral independence. Even the political independence is not there. Coming to the institutional independence, legislature, the law making body of our country, it doesn't have independence to make any type of laws. And coming to the executive, no execution is being done of the laws which are been made by the legislations. Judiciary, we are protesting, we are challenging the law, we are giving challenge to the judiciary. After the law has been passed, after the judgment has been done for a crime, still then we are protesting. Means there is no freedom, or there is no independence of the judiciary even in our country. So how is the judiciary independent? Coming to the electronic media, obviously it's not independent still. We can't say anything whatever we like, or we cannot say. It is being suppressed. Obviously it is being suppressed by the higher officials, by the political parties. So in which case we are independent? I totally agree that we are not independent still. Now my friend,
creating your own decisions, sticking by it, and having the responsibility to execute it properly. Now, as far as being an Indian and exercising the freedom I get is concerned, how much freedom do I actually have? Freedom of speech is a big thing. RTI, right to information, is a very big thing. But can you give me one explanation why the students of FIIT are suspended because they protested against their principle? If we have freedom of speech, why is that occurring? Now, I as a girl should have the freedom to walk at the night to be comfortable in my own skin. I am not. I am bound to, rather I have a choice to take self-defense classes. The point is, why do I need to take self-defense classes? Why can't I feel free? Now, if we consider freedom so much, why are not we free from the evil of corruption? Why are we still lingering behind because of hunger and starvation? I agree India is independent to some extent, but what is actually true independence? How as a person we can be